Nations Children's Fund's released a report recently detailing its observations on Sri Lanka's Budget Speech 2019. The report focused on several areas which include health, education, disabilities and women empowerment. Highlighting allocations made towards health, UNICEF says that as the government continues to strengthen primary healthcare services with a greater focus on non-communicable diseases, it is crucial that the allocations to maternal and child health be maintained or improved to ensure that advances are made in this area. Furthermore, UNICEF believes that in education, with an allocation of 32,000 billion rupees for infrastructure improvement alone, will certainly benefit the students. However, it will not directly address some of the main issues behind school dropouts, such as poor academic performance, financial problems, or having to support family businesses. In terms of addressing disabilities, UNICEF says the budget must ensure that special needs of children with disabilities is given attention, both in terms of access to and quality of services received, such as inclusive education. UNICEF also noted that the focus on strengthening the social safety net is also very welcomed, particularly in the efforts taken to streamline the Samurdhi program, but added that the government should be able to clearly articulate what it wants to achieve with its social protection system, taking into account the level of development of the country as well as the remaining challenges. They say that for children in particular, realizing their rights to social security and adequate standard of living, health, education and care, and achieving the 2030 agenda will not be possible without a conducive policy framework that prioritizes children's needs and requirements, and that includes an inclusive, rights-based social protection system for Sri Lanka. The report went on to say that given the unacceptably high, persistent malnutrition in the country, it would have been encouraging to see the issue of nutrition receive prominence in the budget speech, which was not the case this year. In terms of early childhood, UNICEF says that there is a mismatch between what the scientific and economic evidence shows and what is prioritized in the budget as it relates to education of young children. UNICEF points out that while it is promising that overall public investment in education is expected to grow in 2019, public spending on early childhood education remains unearmarked in this year's budget. Highlighting concerns under the subject of child development, the report says that the budget should have adequate allocation of funds to allow for implementation of the newly approved alternative care policy for children in Sri Lanka. In conclusion, the UNICEF says that as Sri Lanka aims to empower the people and nurture the poor, a high priority must be given to investment in key social sector plans that allow for the realization of Sri Lankan children's rights.